Today we're going to be taking a look at this Steam profile right here. This is NJ, and the owner of this is none other than Neymar Jr., professional Brazilian soccer player. Really, global icon, global superstar, so many fans, whatever, but also a very, very avid Counter-Strike fan, and a guy who has played Counter-Strike for a long time. He's actually pretty decent at the game, and he has been a collector of some really, really cool skins and a really cool inventory for quite some time, and that inventory is on the rise. It is gaining in value as of late. So I'm going to go over and take a look at what he owns and some of the very, very cool items in his inventory and some of the other items as well. Should be an interesting look into a really, really cool Counter-Strike inventory. But first, just want to mention real quick, if you are looking to sell any of your CS2 items for cold hard cash or crypto or any other payment method, you should definitely hit me up over on Twitter. It's going to be the first link in the description below. We're buying pretty much anything and everything for the right price. We can probably get a deal done if you're willing. And, of course, we can help you cash out safely, effectively, and efficiently. And by selling to me, you're helping support me, my channel, and my content. With that being said, let's get right into this. So I wanted to pull us up in-game to take a look at some of these first couple items because some of these are very, very cool. And you need to see them in-game to really understand the full gravity and stuff of them. Then there's going to be some stuff that we can just kind of take a look at on actual, like, steamcommunity.com or whatever. So first up, let's inspect these bad boys. We have a very cool item, a very expensive item. We have the Sports Gloves Vice. These are factory new, 0.06 float. I'm not really sure where the overpay for Vice Glove starts, or if this is some kind of rare pattern or whatever. It looks like there's a little bit of scratching on that left knuckle and stuff like that, so it doesn't look like, I don't really know for sure. To me, it looks a little faded. I don't know. I'm not a Vice Glove expert. I've never owned factory new Vice Gloves, I don't believe. But just standard market price for factory new Vice Gloves is going to be around $18,000. And he's obviously rocking one of the most expensive, one of the most iconic pairs of gloves in the game. So starting off with that as your first tier item in your inventory, that's always going to be a banger. That is the sign of a very, very good inventory. Next, this is the most expensive, not the most expensive, this is the second most expensive AK actually, but in terms of market value, this is the most expensive AK he owns. This is the AK-47 Wild Lotus. Very, very cool skin. Again, this does, I love the colors, the art. This thing is just beautiful. It does have a couple stickers on it that I don't necessarily love. I don't love this craft, but that is a Dragon Lore foil and a Phoenix foil. I'm not sure if that looks better in-game or what, but again, AK-47 Wild Lotus, super sick gun, looks very cool. This is in factory new, 0.06 float on this bad boy. But again, not his most expensive AK. We will be getting to his most expensive AK in a second. But next up, he just has to make me jealous. This is my favorite skin in the game and a skin that I wish I owned my own of, but I do not yet. He has the stat-tracked M4A4 Howl with 4,108 kills on it, so this is definitely something he's gotten some playtime out of. He also has the Incineration, I believe it's called, the Hollow or whatever, the fireball coming out of the Hollow's mouth. I think that's kind of funny. He has Neymar Jr., NJR, as the craft down here, which is kind of cool. Then he's got some stickers on the back as well. So this is a personalized Neymar Jr. Stat-track M4A4 Howl in factory new, which, again, this is my favorite skin in the game. I absolutely love it, and I think him personalizing the craft is very cool as well. His AWP, what he's rocking with here, this is, of course, going to be the AWP Gungnir, and again, he seems to really love this Incineration foil. Again, I don't necessarily love this craft. It just kind of looks like random stuff thrown all over the place. I'm not sure if he made this craft or whatever. Obviously, he made the personalized one, but again, he's got an AWP Gungnir in factory new, so he has some very, very high-tier skins in everything. Yeah, so he does seem to be a Gungnir enjoyer over the Dragon Lord. That's what I thought until I saw, of course, he's actually got both. He's got the AWP Dragon Lore as well. And again, this is another personalized NJR. He keeps making this NJR Neymar Jr. craft on this. He's got the Furia Hollow on the back, obviously supporting Brazil. And yeah, Dragon Lore, super sick, super insane. This is in minimal wear, actually, not in factory new, but still very, very cool. It actually looks pretty nice. So I definitely see what he's got going on there. Let's take a look at a couple knives that he has. He has the Butterfly Knife Gamma Doppler Phase 3. That he is rocking. This is in minimal wear. This is a really cool knife. Butterfly knives are my favorite. Again, I'm definitely rocking with the butterfly knives over the karambits. I love the clinking noise of the in-game. I don't know if that's ADHD or whatever, but I love making that noise. I love flicking it around, and apparently so does Neymar. The butterfly knife Gamma Doppler definitely looks sick. But again, just as always, he has a karambit Gamma Doppler as well. This one is an emerald. So this one is even extra sick. The full green on his Karambit Gamma Doppler looks very cool. This one factory new. So yeah, looks nice and shiny in game. Definitely a very, very cool item. He's got the Karambit, he's got the Karambit and the butterfly knife. I wonder, if he rocks one on each side or whatever. But he also has some other pretty crazy knives we can take a look at. He's got the M9 Bayonet Gamma Doppler. This is in phase 1 here. So he's got a little bit of everything. He has some of all these high tier knives. Definitely seems to be a fan of the Gamma Doppler set. He has a stat tracked M9 Bayonet Ruby. Here taking a look at that. This is very cool. Again, people don't necessarily love the stat track. The stat track kind of cutting into it, but 1001 knife kills on that bad boy. That is definitely very cool. He's got a stat track Karambit Doppler over here. This is a Sapphire. So this is also very cool. A ton of kills on this. How does he have so many knife kills on all these stat track knives? I don't know, but he just has a very, very sick knife collection. These are very, very, very cool. Here's an M9 Bayonet Doppler, phase 2 in factory new. This one looks sick. I love the look of this purple, pink, whatever you want to call it, color on the M9 Bayonet. To me, looks so cool. And then this is also a very, very cool knife that he owns. Maybe the sickest one he owns so far. An M9 Bayonet case hardened blue gem. Look at how much blue is on this. This thing is so sick. This is pattern 601 on this pattern. But yes, the blue gem on this is very, very, very cool. And it's not the only blue gem that he owns, I do believe. He has I believe, a case hardened AK as well. Yes, here's his case hardened AK-47, which is another very, very top tier item in this collection. Again, you can see how much blue this thing has on the top of the magazine. This is a 661 AK-47 minimal wear with the crown foil on it as well. And it says Neymar right here. I don't know what else it says right there, but again, this is customized to him as well with a very, very nice AK with a ton of blue up front, a ton of blue on top, a little bit of blue on the magazine. Very, very sick AK with the crown on it as well. That's a very, very cool skin. So he's definitely a fan of those high tier skins. Again, he definitely knows about skins. He definitely knows about stuff like that because he does own a lot of those high tier, really, really cool, really crazy items. But yes, here is, now that we took a look at some of that stuff in game, here's kind of some of the other stuff rounding out his inventory in case you're wondering. He's got a gold arabesque. He's got some specialist gloves, crimson web, driver gloves, king snake. He's got the driver gloves, imperial plaid. He's got emerald web. He's got a hot rod. He's got a fire serpent with the crown foil on it. He's got a blue phosphor with a furia on it. He's got the Talon Knife Tiger Tooth. He's got the Print Stream. He's got the Fuel Injector. He has Jet Set. He really has, like one of everything. All these really, really cool high tier items. And again, there's definitely value in owning just good looking, cool skins. So I'm sure Neymar loves owning these and obviously has a lot of money in them. You can see up top here that Buff has his stuff valued around 100,000. If you go to Price Empire, they actually have his inventory valued around 120K. But again, people are also saying that's not including the value of the case hardened bayonet or M9 bayonet and the case hardened AK. So his real value of this inventory is actually closer to 200,000 US dollars. So to have that much money invested in just what is mostly some good looking high tier skins, you can see that there is value in it. And you can also see here that his inventory value has been increasing over time. So a lot of people want to maybe overcomplicate things or want to own a bunch of craziness or cases or patches or blah, 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 blah. And there is obviously a lot of good value in owning some really, really good investment tier items or whatever. But again, at the end of the day, there also is some really, really good value in just owning good looking play skins that people are really going to love, enjoy, and just timeless play skins, like so many of them in Neymar's inventory. Some other cool stuff here. He's got the driver gloves black tie. He has an Op Wildfire here, stat tracked. He has an M4A1S Player 2. He's got the new AK-47 Inheritance, so he's even up to date on some of the newer stuff. He has a Sir Bloody Miami Daryl. He's got some case hardened Hydra gloves as well. That's obviously pretty cool. He's got a USPS Print Stream, which I definitely like. He has a Glock 18 Gamma Doppler and Emerald, which I think is a very, very cool skin that's really hot right now. The market has definitely been loving those. In terms of non-gun investments, he has a Howl pin. He's got a Valeria Phoenix pin. He has an Operation Shattered Web Premium Pass, Stockholm Viewer Pass, and 3 tokens. He has the Dick Stacy sticker, the foil from Berlin 2019, which is funny. He definitely has a couple of agents. These have some Furia Gold patches on them. Steam is definitely going pretty slow right now. He's got lots of Furia stuff. He loves the Crown and the Boss patches. He's got some more Daryl's agents and stuff like that. He has some JR stickers, obviously, to make the Neymar Jr. crafts. He has the N and the JR. So definitely he has been enjoying those new updates that allow the personalization of crafting stuff. He's obviously a big Furia fan. He's obviously a big fan of that Incineration Hollow, which again has definitely gone up a significant amount since the new crafting update. He has more end stuff. He has lots of Furia stuff. Big Furia fan. He has some of these just gold web foils, which we actually saw on some of his guns as well. And yeah, here is just kind of how he rounds out his inventory. But definitely a very, very cool, very interesting and crazy inventory for Neymar Jr. Owns some very, very cool items. An iconic, very popular athlete and CS2 player, of course, and his inventory has definitely been doing well lately. So maybe you want to take some notes. Maybe you want to take some inspiration from what Neymar Jr. is doing with Counter-Strike skins right now. But that's pretty much everybody's video today, guys. Hopefully catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.